Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah Mack, and today we're going to be working on a 24-inch by 30-inch canvas. It's a gallery wrapped canvas, 1.5-inch sides, and I've got it taped off on the back and push pins put in, and I'm going to be flooding the canvas with a base coat. I'm going to create a piece with negative space, and we are going to do a ninja swipe. For those of you who have never seen one, you are in for a treat. All right, so the color that I'm doing for my base coat is a white mixed with a little bit, and I mean literally less than or about a quarter teaspoon of the Loft metallic Cobalt. It's this beautiful turquoise color. But I love the hue that it creates. So this is going to be our base coat. So it's gonna be nice and light. So we're gonna create that. We're gonna flood the canvas with that. I'm also using 4 TLP pigments, this little piggy pigments. Parakeet, Mermaid, Watermelon, and Horizon, and all of these have been mixed up with SAX Gel Medium first, a couple of scoops of that with a couple of scoops of the pigment, and then I added Floetrol to them. This recipe was created by Mack Studios, and I love to use Floetrol, and so yeah, that's what I'm doing my recipe for today with the piggies with. Now, last week I did the Tipsy Piggy recipe by the wonderful Mina Villegas. So you just have a couple of options now going forward with using them with different mediums. You can certainly mix your piggies with Joe Sonia varnish or Polycrylic. I've also mixed them with Liquitex pouring medium as well to disperse the piggies, and then add them to a medium. It all works. Just don't use the Tipsy Piggy recipe, the alcohol disbursement, with Floetrol. Mina has mentioned this. It does not mix well. Floetrol just doesn't like alcohol. So with that being said, I have those 4 colors. I have a Prussian blue. I also have Permanent Violet Dark. I have a Prussian Green by Arteza. I have Blue Flash by ColorShift FolkArt brand. I have Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold, as well as Decoart's 24K Gold. And then I'll have a white as well, which I have to grab over here. And go from there. So those are the colors that I'm going to be using. This is a little thick, so I am gonna water it down a wee bit till it's to a consistency that I like. A consistency for the Ninja Swipe is similar to what you would use consistency-wise with a funnel pour. All right. Now we're gonna coat this canvas, and we are going to be right back. All right, so here we are, we're back. The canvas is coated, and there are some air bubbles. I'm not fully concerned about that, but I'm gonna torch them anyways, because we're gonna be, I'm sure, creating some bubbles or whatnot regardless with this piece. I'm gonna start off right over here, and I have a little bit of the Prussian green. I'm gonna add the TLP Parakeet at this point. It's really good to layer the TLP pigments somewhat with regular paint colors. So they are very transparent, or can be transparent for that matter. And we want them to show up. We don't want them to necessarily disappear. All right. Actually going to grab a different cup. Looks like an avocado before the white was added. I have a cup of the base coat here. It's going to be easier to put around the puddle later. Love that color. That's watermelon. This is Horizon. And I think I'm gonna do a little bit of the Prussian blue. And we're just not gonna do that yet. And I'm gonna make a pool for this puddle to move on. Always clean your palette knife off after. Okay, so that is that. We're gonna add a little bit of the paint in here. When you hit the canvas, just add a little paint. You could do the base coat, you can do any color if you wanna add a little extra to it. But I'm gonna hold off adding any other colors to the fill-in spots. All right, let's see. We are gonna go with, I think, Horizon. Gold. Let's do the ColorShift Flash Blue. And some Parakeet. I'm gonna follow that up, I think, with white and then some gold. And we're gonna come around the puddle. And we're gonna come over here. And I'm getting paint everywhere. So it's really important that you don't start your puddle here, because I have some beautiful bits over here, but I'm okay with it. All right. Okay. So let's start with watermelon this time. And we're gonna do the Nickel Azo Gold. And all right. Some gold there. Not that color, I want the white. I love what's going on in here. We're gonna do the permanent violet. How about some turquoise? Or I'm sorry, that's Mermaid. And then some Parakeet. I'll layer that up with a little bit of gold also. We're gonna use this one this time. And this is like a Swiffer duster handle. I'm not liking what's going on here, so I think what I'm gonna do is scooch it off. Now we're going to, actually, let's fill in that. I wanna fill it in with some of the Parakeet. You just wanna sort of marry it into the existing somewhat composition. Just carry it through. I love what's going on here. And I'm gonna bring this back and tilt some of it off. So this is really bothering me, and what I'm gonna do is actually take this off altogether. All right. Okay, let's try another puddle. I'm loving what's going on here. The horizon is electric and it's really just popping. So I think I want to put a little more watermelon in my next puddle. All right, so I had to clear off that area. It was bothering me terribly. And we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour right on top of this one. Here. And let's come in with watermelon. Maybe some green. We're just gonna add all the colors of the rainbow to this one. I'll finish off with the blue. We want it to cooperate, not all right. Now I like it. All right, and now it's ready to be detail worked. Okay, so some of you know that Karen Dersheren from Waterfall Acrylics was here over the weekend, and she surprised me with a gift, and I'm really excited to use this, and I find this one would be perfect for this piece because it's colorful also. And she gifted me, let me clean it off, a series of chopsticks. And what's great about this chopstick is that it lights up, and it's actually a lightsaber chopstick. She knows how I love Star Wars, and so we are going to have some fun with this. guys, so here it is. I am loving the shimmer. This is all Horizon and Watermelon, and I think it just turned out really, really cool. And I will put my signature on this piece after this bit. Oh boy, I'm not sure. I just love this. I love the cells. There's some lacing in some areas, and I'm really loving the Watermelon Horizon Gold mix here. These colors are wonderful, and I'm super excited because I have a bunch more mixed up, so I'm going to be playing with those in the next coming days. If you guys haven't had a chance, please check out Mossy Art Studio for their, I think they called it the Slick Piggy recipe, which is usable with Floetrol for those who pour with Floetrol. And also visit Mina Villegas Art for the TLP Tipsy Piggy recipe, where you disperse the pigments in alcohol. Both recipes are great, and just have some fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this today, but I just wanted to show you that. This is so cool right there. It looks so transparenty looking. But yeah, you guys have been great. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will show the dried results in an upcoming video. Bye.